Hi, this is Ashley of Shep Publishing, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to see how much your book will cost to print, as well as see how much you will get in royalties. So to access this, you would log into kdp.amazon.com and sign into your account. And they actually have a calculator that you can use to get this information. So as soon as you log in, there is a link right here that says tools and resources. And KDP does a fabulous job of having tons of help, articles, things of that sort, also ways to contact them. So definitely be sure to check those out. So on this page, you're going to go to the printing cost and royalty calculator. And then you'll go here where it says use our calculator. Okay, so this is showing you the paperback or the hardcover option. They have recently added hardcovers to KDP, and they're a great option if you want to give folks a hardcover of your book. So for this, essentially, you're going to pick what your book's going to look like on the inside. The exterior cover of your book doesn't really matter when it comes to the cost of printing. It's really just the interior size of your book. I'm sorry, not size of your book, your interior. If you're doing color or black and white, how many pages it has, and then where you're selling it and how much you've chosen to sell it for. So let's go ahead and try this out. So if I click here, I have the different page color options for the interior. So if I'm doing black and white, I can do white paper or cream paper. And then I could also do premium color and standard color. Now, of course, premium color is going to be more expensive, but sometimes it's just good to see what your options are, and that will help you to know how much to price your book and or to decide whether or not you should have options that are in color. So I'm just going to click the first one. And let's say my book is 150 pages and I'm in the United States. I'm going to leave it as amazon.com. And then let's say I want to sell it for $12.99. So what this is going to do is it's going to tell me, okay, so your book will be sold on Amazon for $12.99. That's the price that you have requested. This first one is the minimum amount that you can list it for, because they have to make sure they're able to cover the printing cost and then also to give you something. So, oh, no, I'm sorry. If you do that, you're not going to get anything. But so you, of course, want to do it above this number, but that will cover printing costs and then also the percentage that they take. And that is a bit of a hot topic in the author community. Amazon does take 40% of your book cost. However, that's being used to placing your book on place your book on Amazon so people can use Amazon Prime to purchase it. It's so that you can use those internal keywords, those categories to get your book found. And they also do other things like follow-up emails to people who purchase your book to ask them to leave reviews. And so when you think about it, Amazon is literally one of the largest countries in the world, and they ship to tons of countries. And so if you're here, you're likely already going to be using Amazon. So it's something to consider. Anyway, back to this. So this is the lowest amount you can list your book for. So let's say you didn't want to do $12.99, but you wanted to make it cheaper. That's the lowest amount you put. This one is how much it costs to print. And what that means is the printers that are selected by Amazon, they'll be located generally near where you are. For example, I'm in Georgia and my books ship from South Carolina, which is just one state over. And so this is the amount that it would cost you as the author to print. So let's say you wanted to order some of your books, you wouldn't pay this $12.99, you would just pay this $2.65. So they're also giving you a huge discount on printing, which is nice as well. You could then charge folks whatever you wanted to charge them for your books after you purchase them. And that's another way to make money too, if you wanted to sell your books on your own website. Keep in mind, though, of course, you wouldn't want to sell it too much higher than what you have it on Amazon, because people could clearly just go get it off of Amazon. Okay, last part, which is probably the part you are wanting to know the most about and why you've chosen to watch this video. So this is your estimated royalty, and that means this is how much you would get paid per book. So every book that's sold for $12.99, you would get $5.14. And that means that would be calculated times the number of books you've sold in a month. And that would be the amount that gets deposited into your account. So this is something to play around with and just kind of consider. Let's say if we did premium color, so the highest option, if we did that and we tried to sell it for $12.99, notice that's not enough for us to make any money off of it. So our minimum list price we would have to do it is at $18. So let's say we make this one $25 instead. Oops, not $35. Let's say that, let's retry it. Okay, so if we make it at $25, then it's going to cost $11.35 to print. And then that means we're only getting a little over $3.50. So this is just something to kind of play around with and decide whether or not you want to do black and white, do color. Maybe you want to knock it down to just standard color and see how that does. Okay, so standard color, you're making more than double what you would if you did premium color. So, and then also the printing cost goes down as well. So this is just something to kind of consider and play around with and to decide how much to price your book for, as well as how much to sell it for. Thanks for watching.